We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Astros will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Simeon Woods Richardson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
But guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 3.
Next up for the Stros, Miles Straw, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. Woods Richardson, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Yordan Alvarez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Correa is off of first with 2 away. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Houston. Ready now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
The second baseman, number 27.
This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman, Vladimir.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a leaping effort, but it's off his glove, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
batting fourth.
No mistake what he was sitting
good
on.
stuff.
Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel, lifted in the air out towards left center. Diaz will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Toronto. They still trail 1-0. Into the box, Aledmys Diaz. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Diaz.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Kyle.
Now batting, Kyle Tucker. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that would drive you nuts as a pitcher.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock. Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Grounded to the right. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. So striding forward now, Bo Bichette.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Batting 6, the pitcher, Salvador.
Now here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Strong is there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. At the track, the wall. And this one is gone. A home run.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
The right fielder.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Brendan Drury stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Hit to third. Bregman gloves it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-2 delivery. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So stepping in, Carlos Correa. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. No balls and a strike to count. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra out.
He swings and misses, throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Jose Altuve will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Rounded down the third baseline. Scooped up. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that.
The left fielder,
and that'll bring up Ledmus Diaz. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is there, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Kyle Tucker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They still lead it 2-1. Jose Altuve will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
number 27, Jose.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
Leading up for Toronto, the second baseman, number 27.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2. Mondesi is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a drive out to left center field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, center field.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Astros 2 and the Blue Jays. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. That'll bring up Billy McKinney.
The Astros, the right fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. 1-0 the count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Heading out towards shallow right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He singled his last time up. Line down the left field line. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Diaz is under this one. One down. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Tucker waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Verlander into his motion. First pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Popped him up. Altuve moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Miles Straw. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that's the first out of the inning. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. First at-bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now in the box, Yuli Gurriel. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. Aledmus Diaz is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Astros on top, 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Boy, Hero, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back, he was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Bregman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A bouncer up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Comes set, and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tucker waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. He's set, and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 3, the Blue Jays 2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out. Ready once again, Billy McKinney. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Striding in for Houston, Martin Maldonado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1. Teoscar Hernandez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And gone up into the second deck. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Blue Jays are back to even now, tied 3-3.
That swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
That'll rally you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Adalberto Mondesi is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Left side. Onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. We're tied now with 3 apiece. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 3.
Striding in, Miles Straw. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Slice down the left side, but foul. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. To first, Drury has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Ryan Presley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 55.
Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Popped him up. Maldonado is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First offering on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Taken high and deep to right. Looking up McKinney. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Ryan Abreu takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Altuve. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 10.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Aledmus Diaz. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Drury gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The left fielder, Teoscar.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The Stros entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Tucker looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, and it's now 6-3. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Brendan Drury. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Chris Davis will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 2, Chris Davis.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tucker waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Adalberto Mondesi, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The batter, the third baseman.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Altuve fields it cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Jays add 1. Chris Davis remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Thomas Pannone, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Billy McKinney is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's popped up. Guerrero in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter.
Stepping up now, Martin Maldonado. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Toronto Blue Jays blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Simeon Woods Richardson earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Thomas Pannone hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs on 16 hits. 3 errors, they left 10 men on base. For the Astros.